This is quite a difficult functions question. Our function here on the left is 2f(x minus 1). So already it's suffered transformations from the original fx. And then they've taken fx and done some transformations to it. So what we've got to do is we've got to unpick what they've done to fx to get it to this shape and then re-transform it into the answer. So let's do these one by one. The first thing is this 2. They've multiplied the whole function by 2. So if we were to unpick this multiplication of 2, this value of 6, remember this is a vertical multiplication transformation of 2, this 6 would come back down to 3, the zeros would stay the same, and this -4 would come back to -2. So if I draw the shape of this line, I would get something like that. Now then, what about this transformation here? Because the transformation is within the x bracket, if you like, this was a transformation of -1, which means that they pushed the graph to the right by 1. So we've got to undo that. So we've got to push the graph 1 to the left. So this point here becomes here. This zero crossing will be here, and this zero crossing will be here. So putting some names to this would be y is equal to just f(x minus 1), and this graph, y is equal to fx, the master equation. So I've duplicated fx now on our right-hand panel. So let's first deal with this transformation. It's a horizontal transformation where every positive x value becomes a negative x value. So this point here, positive x4, will be turned round to negative x4. This positive x1 value will become a negative x1 value. This positive 9x value will become a negative 9x value. So this is the curve of y is equal to f negative x. Now let's deal with this transformation. Well, this is a lot easier. Being on the outside of any x bracket, this is a vertical transformation, and we're just flipping all the y values from positive y values to negative y values and vice versa. So this point won't move, nor will this, but this point here, which is positive 1, 2, 3, will become negative 1, 2, 3. So this will drop down vertically to here. And this is the curve of y is equal to negative f negative x. And that's the answer.